And our objective is to ensure that every wetland standing now is conserved and protected at all costs.
About 41% of Uganda's total forest cover has been lost to logging, charcoal burning, settlement and agriculture as of 2021.
So forestry is being lost at a rate 3 times less than the wetlands.
Several square miles of wetlands and water catchment areas have also been degraded beyond recovery, with Eastern region topping the list, followed by Central region.
Overall in the region, Eastern still leads the pressure on wetlands, but in terms of the rate of degradation and conversion, urban areas are the ones that are highly affected because of urbanization.
Following an impact assessment in 2002, government recommended cancellation of titles issued in ERA in wetlands and other gazette areas through the Ministry of Lands, although the target was to have at least 20,000 titles cancelled. As of 2023, 22 years later, only 3,000 titles had been cancelled. The process was delayed by litigations from some affected persons.
Every time you announce a title for cancellation, people run it to court. And when they run it to court, it slows down the process, but the process is still on.
Because of several lawsuits, the Office of the Attorney General guided that only land titles issued before 1998 be considered valid and owners exempted from cancellation or compensated upon cancellation. Those issued after 1998 be considered invalid and liable for cancellation without compensation.
Even if the title is yours, how you use the land must be regulated by government. So that's the position we are at now.
In another move to reduce pressure on wetlands and control impacts of degradation, government in September 2021 halted the licensing of any developments in wetlands.
No new development will be allowed in a wetland. So government has already made a decision to protect all the remaining wetlands.
Accordingly, with all efforts to save and protect the environment, several institutional and policy reforms were enacted for sustainability.
So we've done reforms on the legal front to make sure we have all policies and laws. We've not ended there, we've gone to institutional reforms.
Nonetheless, because of population pressure and industrialization, about 50% of the wetland cover around Kampala Metropolitan has been degraded beyond recovery.
Are we going to recover wetland at Garden City? It is not possible. That's a converted area. Chadondo Rugby Club, although that place was a wetland, but it is converted. And it was converted a long time ago. It is not easy to bring it back, so it would be wasted effort.
These include Nachivubo, Banda Wetland, Chambogo, Namave Wetland, which is now a hub for industrialization. You have to agree that it is gone. We only recover those which are remaining, like Rubiji. Our focus is really to save what is still remaining. Through partnership with the National Forest Authority, the National Environment Authority and other protection agencies have embarked on the restoration initiative.
Even if it was your forest, with this loss of forest cover from 48% to now 9%, which government would allow you to actually take over such a forest reserve and cut it down for sugarcane plantation?
The Restoration Partnership puts focus on swamps and depleted national forests through tree planting across the country.
NFA, working with us and other stakeholders, is restoring Mabira.
Similarly, the 2018 amendment on the total ban of production and usage of polythene bags below 30 microns had also been intended to address environmental degradation. The amendment, however, faced resistance due to conflict of interest.
The conflict interest makes many wonder whether we are not thinking about the future of our lives, but the quick gains, the politics of gaining revenue.
Calamities like landslides, floods, mudslides, drought and rising water levels arise from variation in weather patterns due to human activities on the environment.
You've seen Bududa, you've seen Mbale, you've seen Kasese, we've seen these landslides. These are at a very small scale compared to what is happening elsewhere. So we cannot just stamp ourselves and say we have one in nature. Not at all.
Wetlands act as water catchment areas that reduce runoff, control erosion, act as habitats for aquatic life, and failure to manage them may lead to irreversible climate issues. Suzan Nawonga reporting for UBC TV.